Hey guys, welcome back to our farm, 4D Farms. Well, not exactly our farm. As you can see, we're not at home at the moment. We are actually on a trip. But I just had this bright idea today that I wanted to do a video, and I'm gonna try to help y'all. I don't have my other camera. I didn't bring any of my video equipment with me. I'm just doing this on my phone, so I don't really know how this is gonna turn out. But I wanted to help y'all come up with some ideas for meal planning. It's just me and David out here right now, my husband, and I'm really struggling with having to learn how to downsize because all these years I have always cooked for 4 to 5 to 6 to 8 people at meals, and I'm kind of struggling right now because I don't really know how to downsize, if you know what I mean. And I don't know how to cook for 2 people. So a lot of things that I go by, I have a lot of leftovers, or like leftover items, not leftovers like after cooking the meal, which I still do, and I use those like to pack my husband's lunch for the next day for work. He doesn't mind leftovers, and he has a microwave at work, so he loves it. And so I do that one way. But like a lot of items that I may have left over, like that I didn't use all of it in the recipe or something, and I wind up sticking them in the freezers or the pantries. It's called shelf cooking. And I know you've probably seen it all over YouTube and people coming up with videos and vlogs and blogs and posts and things. But it's called shelf cooking. Meal planning by shopping from your pantries, your freezers, and refrigerators. Now, one problem I'm having too is we're not at home where I have all of our garden produce that I have canned and put in our pantries, and a lot that we have harvested and put up and packaged to go in our freezers, and meats that we have went and bulk bought and repackaged when they were on sale and put in our freezers. So when we got here, I had to kind of like start fresh from scratch, okay? So a way to do that, if you just want to get started and you don't have everything that you need, the first thing that you will need to do to get started, shop the sales, okay? We have a Kroger card, and we love Kroger. We love Sam's because we like buying in bulk. This is what we do. We will shop the sales, like when Kroger runs things on sales. Let's say, for instance, noodles, okay? Any kind of pasta noodles. Kroger has great deals on 10 for 10, okay? Common sense, do the math, that's $1 a bag, okay, or a box. And I'm sorry if I'm looking like I'm looking over there instead of looking at y'all, I can't tell where okay, you know what I'm talking about, because I don't have my other camera. I think it's right there. Is that look like I'm looking at y'all? Okay, I'm sorry. I got off. I'm chasing squirrels at the moment, chasing rabbits. Anyway, where'd I get to? Shop the sales, okay? We like to go and buy our meat from Kroger. There's a certain brand that we like because we trust them. I can't name names or anything right now due to YouTube rights and stuff like that. But we will get when they're on sale. A lot of times Kroger will run like thighs and drumsticks and things on sale for like 67 cents a pound. Honey, snatch that. Get on that. Go and say like, okay, let's buy 50 pounds worth of meat. Okay? Come home with your goodies, okay? Or at 99 cents a pound. But y'all, if you can catch it for 67, go for it. Okay? This is some ideas that we do. We will go and we'll purchase our meats. and then we will bring it home. We will repackage them into meal portions. Like at home right now, there's 3 of us. Our youngest son is still at home. There's 3 of us. Okay. So I will do 3 servings. Okay. Like 3 thighs, it'll take more than 1 drumstick to feed a person. How much ever one person is going to eat, do that by the amount of people in your home. Okay. Like there's 3 of us. It may take 2 thighs a piece to satisfy us. 1 for me, 2 for my bigger guys, okay? More than 1 drumstick for my husband and our youngest son, okay? He's a teenager, okay? So it may take more legs. You see what I'm saying? Meal portion them out. We also invested in a quality vacuum sealer bag and vacuum sealer, okay? We will take those meats and we will repackage them, okay, into meal servings. Vacuum seal them up, put them in the freezer. Boom, you got some meals out. You got some meat, okay? We grow a garden. Of course, we bring our produce in. We harvest our produce. We bring it in. We cut it up, flash freeze it, do whatever we need to do. Vacuum seal it into meal portions, put it in the freezer, okay? I do a lot of canning. Things that we don't grow, we will buy in bulk and I will can those. Dried beans. I can kidney beans, pinto beans, navy beans. I will take navy beans and I will make our own homemade baked beans and I will can them. I have canned coleslaw. Yes, you can can coleslaw. Say that twice really fast, okay? You can coleslaw. I've done it. I'm trying to think of what's back home in our pantries. I have canned soups, okay? So I'm just giving you a few little tidbits about how you can shop from your pantries and your freezers to do your meal planning, okay? Shop the sales. Get smart, okay? When things go on sale like that, 10 for 10 noodles, go stock up. Buy you 10 packages and boxes of noodles. The jars of spaghetti sauce, 10 for 10. Go stock up. Y'all, you got 10 meals right there. Okay? Shop ground beef when it's on sale. Come back. That's where Sam's comes in handy. We like to buy the big long tube rolls of hamburger meat from Sam's. Okay? We will come home and we will cut them down into 1-pound portions. Slap them babies in a freezer bag and vacuum seal them. Okay? So, boom, you got 10 meals right there. For 20, if you can buy ground beef when it's on sale for 99 cents a pound, and you got like 10 pounds, okay, y'all, less than $40, you've got 10 meals worth of food in your pantry. You get where I'm coming from? Okay. Shop sales, use coupons, buy a little bit extra so you can meal portion out, put them in the freezer, okay? Now, I have so many other ideas, y'all. I could chase that one rabbit right there for a while, but you can go to our blog and we've got tons of tips on how we harvest, how we grow, how we stock, how we buy in bulk, okay? Go to our homemaking page. I think it's on our homemaking page. I have some ideas on there. And then go to our canning and preserving page on our blog, okay? I'll put the link below in the description box. Check those 2 pages out. Tons of ideas. But let's get started. We are in a rent house on our trip and from my husband's work. And I'm like, all right, I need to sit down and do some meal planning, okay? So we had to start fresh when we first got out here. And I came up with some recipes and made some meals, okay? Then I started noticing we had leftover items. Let me open up the freezer. I'm going to see if I can flip this camera around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I've never done this on my phone before, so y'all hold on a minute. I did it. Okay, now look at here. We're having leftover items. So I know I can go in here Off the bat, I see meals. All right, this is a freezer. Let me do this. I'm going to open up both of these. I'm going to prop this open. This is the freezer. Freezer. Refrigerator door, condiments. Refrigerator. Okay, I can see some meals already. I know y'all can't, but I'm going to point to them. Off the bat, let me show y'all tonight's meal. I pulled these out of the freezer this morning. I'm sorry, I didn't throw my water bottle away. I threw it in the sink. We had from another meal some chicken thighs. I bought a big pack. There was 8 to a pack, okay? So, and it was on sale. So I took 4 out for one other meal last week or 2 weeks ago. I made a meal with that. I took these 4, which is 1 for me, 2 for my husband for tonight's meal, and then there's 1 left over, or 2, whichever, for his lunch tomorrow. So look, I get supper for both of us tonight, and then lunch for my husband tomorrow. Okay, so I'm marinating this chicken in some olive oil, some lemon juice, honey, garlic, and seasonings. It's been marinating all day in this bag. I'm fixing to cook this up for supper. I got 2 bags of broccoli flowerets here. Okay, and then I've got some mashed cauliflower that we want to try. We have learned that he is borderline diabetic, and we're having to make some substitutions, and it just helps me out too in the process because I may get a little healthier. Okay, I love my potatoes, y'all. I love my carbs. I love my starches. Okay, but I can do this with him. If he can eat healthy and has to eat healthy, so can I. Okay, so this is tonight's supper. But look at here. I've got mashed cauliflower that's already got bacon and cheese in it. So, look what else I found. In my pantry, I found some leftover bacon bits from a salad one night. Okay? I'm going to add some more bacon bits to the mashed cauliflower. And I also see, I'm getting dizzy, in the refrigerator, look at that cheddar cheese right there. I'm going to shred some up, and I'm going to add some more to the mashed cauliflower. Okay, now I also see some sour cream up in there. Hello, sour cream. I can add some Parmesan cheese. Look at that. So I can add that to the mashed cauliflower. All right, now let's see. For our broccoli, idea right quick. Let's go up in here. I have honey. Same thing I marinated the chicken with. There we go. I'm going to do some roasted broccoli and use those same things that I'm marinating the chicken in, and we're going to do like either a sheet pan dinner, or I'm going to saute the chicken first and get that crispy crust on the skins, then turn it into a sheet pan with the chicken in the middle, broccoli flowerets on the side. Look at there, y'all. I just pulled these out of the freezer. They were already in there, okay? Shop from your pantries already. Okay, now let me tell y'all another meal I got one night. Let's see what's up in here. I'm sorry, chicken nuggets are for the granddaughters. They came out here to visit us one time. Oh, I'll tell you what I did with that the other night. We had some leftover lettuce and some leftover salad fixings, the Parmesan cheese down here, Italian Olive Garden dressing right here. What else did we have? Croutons in this pantry over, I'm sorry, y'all. In this pantry over here. Where'd they go? Croutons. So guess what we had for supper last night? We had chicken Caesar salads, y'all. See, up in here. I'm going to let y'all look at some things in here. I'm going to take y'all back and forth so y'all can see what I'm doing, okay? But I got to slow down because, that makes me dizzy. Okay, I see another meal right off the bat. All right, I see some leftover toasted ravioli from one night that I just threw back up in here. So, I see another block of mozzarella cheese. Real quick, leftover Saccharoon pasta sauce, and I have an extra jar or two up in here of that sauce. That's my husband's favorite. So guess what we're going to have for supper one night? We're going to have a baked ravioli casserole. And look at here, some fried cheese sticks with some leftover sauce in there, that jarred sauce. So that's meal number 2 right there, y'all. All right, now let's see what else I can come up with. I spy with my little eye. Now, my husband bought these, but they wound up bothering him. It's the crispy waffle fries, the regular fries. They wound up bothering him, so he can't eat them. I'm going to do something with them. I can eat them, you know, and I can substitute one night for him, and I bought him the sweet potato fries, okay? So, see, right here, I can come up with a meal using him some sweet potato fries and me some waffle fries, hamburgers, sloppy joes, anything, okay? Go get some meat while it's on sale. Use all of our condiments and stuff and whoop up some sloppy joes. I see a pepper in here. I got some onion in here for sloppy joes. Hamburgers, I can do either one. I'll have to go get some hamburger meat. Of course, I'm out, but I will buy it on sale, okay? Let's see what else I've got. I see a bag of shrimp. This is meal, what, number 3 now? Minimum 1, 2, 3, 4. Meal number 3 or 4. Y'all are going to have to keep up because I can't. Okay, so the next meal, it's either 3 or 4. I see a bag of shrimp. I see some smoked sausage. I'm probably looking at a sheet pan dinner for that one night. All I will have to go get is maybe like some more vegetables, like a squash or a zucchini and some carrots, and we can do a sheet pan dinner, okay? That's meal number 3 or 4. Y'all, I lost count. Tonight's meal, salad, baked ravioli, sloppy joes hamburgers, shrimp. Oh, y'all, that's number 5. Y'all, I'm doing good. Now, let me tell y'all a trick. I'm going to stop right here. Y'all see these things of bread? Sorry, granddaughter's waffles. They love waffles with sprinkles and whipped cream. I have to have those on hand at all times. Yes, y'all, I do. That's their favorite. I got leftover wheat buns, bread. Now, y'all, you can freeze your bread to where if it's only 2 people and you got a loaf that you don't want to go bad but you're not using it as quick, y'all stick it in the freezer. When I have a meal plan one night, oh, this toast right here is going to go with that baked ravioli casserole that night. I'm going to take 2 or 3 pieces of this out. I don't have to keep this in my pantry and let it ruin, y'all, and get moldy. I only need 3 pieces for one meal, okay? And I bought this on sale, okay? I'm gonna take 3 pieces out of here, and I'm gonna turn it into a garlic toast. What do you call it? Garlic bread, whatever. Okay? Y'all, freeze your breads. Take out what you need at a time. Take out just a couple of pieces, okay? I can use some of these, y'all. Oh, I see a breakfast right on hand, y'all. Bam, French toast. You got bread, we got eggs, we've got spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. Oh, y'all, I see French toast one night for breakfast. Oh, I got syrup over there. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm making you dizzy. I got sugar-free syrup right here, all right? So, see, there's a breakfast idea right there I just happened to think of. Oh, I'm so excited. So, 5 suppers, 1 breakfast. Okay. Now, look at this, y'all. I'm going to give you a quick idea. Riced cauliflower. Okay. I have come up with a thing of a pizza crust using riced cauliflower. Y'all, that's not crazy. It's a keto recipe, okay? My husband's having trouble with a lot of flours, okay, like white flour. So I'm having to substitute, and I'm having to go like to whole wheat. To substitute for him. But y'all, I found a keto recipe for a pizza crust using riced cauliflower. You can YouTube it. If I can find the video and I can figure out how to do it, I will link it below in the description box. So I see a pizza one night, meal number 6. Pizza crust with the cauliflower. I see a big slice of ham. I see some pepperoni. We might can have two pizzas, two different pizzas. I see some pepperoni. I see some spinach. I can put some spinach on the pizza. There's an extra can of jar of pasta sauce in here. So I'm thinking a pepperoni pizza, or I'm thinking ham. Oh, there's some bacon in there too, y'all, in the refrigerator. I'm thinking ham, bacon, spinach, tomato, pizza. Y'all, that is 7 meals right there. Well, 6, considering which pizza I want to try to make. Let's see. The pepperoni can be used. Let's see, my husband has been having to have some snacks for work. Y'all, I've got spinach wraps back there. I've got whole wheat wraps for him, some little pinwheels. Y'all, I've been coming up with all kinds of ideas. This is the point I'm trying to make. Let me see if there's another meal. I thought I had another one that I just did my meal planning for the week. No. Okay, so tonight we've got lemon honey chicken and vegetables, baked ravioli casserole with mozzarella sticks, ham, bacon, spinach pizza. Now, look at here. I did this. I see some salsa down here, picante sauce. We like that better than salsa. I see some leftover jar of that picante sauce. I'm thinking something Mexican, maybe like some enchiladas or some salsa chicken one night, where you just take your chicken and you season it. You can put it in a crock pot and you can dump picante sauce or salsa on top of it and let it simmer in the crock pot on low for maybe like 6 hours, or high on 4 hours. So that's a good night. I'll just need to go get some more chicken, and I'll get a big pack of chicken where I can get maybe 2 or 3 meals out of it. Bam! That gives me something to go back in my freezer. Chicken, come up with another night of supper. Okay? So y'all see what I'm doing here? Anytime you're going to have any kind of leftover things, use it. Okay? I'm seeing some leftover salad stuff. Pickles, 2 kinds of pickles. Dressings. Cheese. Bam. Let's just make a salad one night. A side salad. Okay? These are things I've already pre-prepped for my husband's breakfasts and his snacks and fruits. Okay? So I got a whole other blog post on that. I should have done a video on that as I was doing it, but I didn't. A sugar-free chocolate surprise I just made for us the other night. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's my mother-in-law's recipe, but I substituted and made a sugar-free version. Y'all, I cried because she's always been the one to make it. I may get a little emotional. I'm sorry. She's always been the one to make it for potlucks, Christmas dinners, Easter, Thanksgiving, you name it. Any cookout we had, she always knew that was our favorite. Okay? And I got to share this story with you. I may get a little sidetracked. But she just passed away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show you my nose. She just passed away. And my husband is still dealing with that. And I made that chocolate surprise. Yeah. I was so scared it was not going to turn out right. And I'm like, if I mess this up, it's going to hurt me really badly if I mess this up. But I was like, God, please don't let me mess this up, okay? I want to do this for my husband. And I substituted for sugar-free stuff instead of the original recipe. Of course, years later, she had to do a lot of sugar-free substitutions because she was diabetic. So I adapted her recipe from her later recipe that she had adapted for her when she found out she was a diabetic. I made this last night, and once I taste tested it, I cried because I was like, thank you, Jesus. I did not mess this up. And it brought memories back for my husband. And y'all, that's the first time I've ever made it. We've been married. That woman's been my mentor for 31 years. Never made that recipe. Never. I did. I was so proud of myself. I believe she was smiling down on me and saying, you finally did it. I'm so proud of you. So yes, I did. And we're still eating on it. It is still wonderful. Okay. So, y'all, my whole point is I can come up with some more ideas. I just went through and I went and bought biscuits that my husband likes. He doesn't really care for homemade biscuits. We were both raised on homemade biscuits. They're okay. But his absolute favorite is the flaky layer Pillsbury biscuits. Go figure. Okay, that's his favorite. So I'm like, you know what? I can do that. I can do this. I went and bought his favorite biscuits, got them on sale and with some coupons. And then I always, y'all, I can't get by with just a dozen eggs, okay? Because I use a lot of eggs, okay? So I just buy the big eggs, okay? 60 cart. Count. So I got eggs, a bag of sausage patties, because like I said, we're not at home. I don't have access to all of our stuff at home. So I shopped the sales, and I did that on purpose so I could plan. Eggs, sausage. We already had some sliced cheese slices in the refrigerator. So I'm like, hey, I need to use these up. So what I did was, I love to do freezer prepping, y'all. Freezer cooking. Grab and go breakfasts. You can call it multiple things. I don't care what you call it. You can call it multiple things. I'm fixing to have to start supper in just a minute. You can do multiple things, okay? So I went and made some breakfasts. I made him sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, okay? I batch cooked. I cooked 2 cans of biscuits, about 2 dozen eggs. I had the cheese slices, a bag of patties that had like 16 in it. I think, y'all, I made 2 weeks worth of breakfasts for him. He can grab and go, okay? I individually wrapped them up, and I've got them in those bowls in the refrigerator. I pack his lunch, and I put his breakfast in there, okay? Then I started making him some little snacks to last him through the day. He has to eat in small increments during the day to keep his sugar regulated, okay? So I made like some little pinwheels. I used pimento and cheese. He likes that, with spinach wraps. And then I did some ham or turkey with cheese slices on wheat wraps. And the little cherry tomatoes. So I made him a little snack with some little pinwheels and little cherry tomatoes. I make him up like some trail mix. So I do his lunch too. So not only was I like finding things for suppers, but I was finding things like for his snacks and to where I could pack his lunches. But my point being, shop the sales. Stock your pantries. Start coming up with the recipes from that, okay? Then, because you got to start somewhere. You got to have a starting point. When we got here, our starting point was going and getting the necessities and then making some meals and getting those things. Then eventually, we started having all these leftover items that I'm like, what can I do with these? Then comes the plan of shopping from your pantries to meal plan. Y'all, it's a no-brainer. It saves money. Food's not wasted. You can slap things in the freezer. I've got 2 meals in here. Let me go back to the freezer. 2 meals in here, right here. That is spaghetti, and this one is a pasta bake. That one night, if you really make too much and you get too many leftovers, put them in these meal prep for freezer containers, y'all, and freeze them. Just don't let them go bad. Bring them out another night. Bam, somebody's got lunch or we got supper for one night. Boom, pasta, garlic bread. See, y'all, don't let things go to waste, okay? Do not let things go to waste. Do not throw food in the trash, okay? Plan, meal prep. Sit down and find some recipes. You may find a recipe that you really want to make and you don't have the ingredients. That's fine if you can splurge. But there's apps that can help you type in an ingredient that you may have on hand. Jordan Page, check out hers. I think it's allrecipe.com. She will type in some ingredients that she has in her freezers, pantry, refrigerator, shelves, whatever. And bam, it will come up with recipes that has all those ingredients in it. You may be missing one ingredient that you might have to shop for, but you got a whole meal. Check it out, y'all. She's got good ideas. I think that's all, y'all. I'm pressed for time now. My husband's fixing to get off work in a little bit, and I don't even have supper made. So I'm fixing to hurry up and get this supper made for tonight. I hope that anything I have come up with or shared with y'all has gave y'all some ideas for suppers, for snacks, for lunches, for whatever. Like I said, check out our blog. I'll link it below. Check that out. And homemaking page and canning and preserving page. I may have some tips on our self-sufficient page. Just check out all of our pages, y'all. If I come up with a specific idea, it may work on 3 or 4 different of our pages, and I may not put them on all the pages. I may just remember to put it on one page. I've got to do some blog work, some work on our pages on our blog, update it a little bit, but all the information is there. You can just glean through it and try to find them. But I got to get this meal going. I hope anything that I have said has helped y'all come up with some ideas, give y'all something to think about, something to plan, and have fun in your kitchen, y'all. It should not be a dread, and it should not be a job. It should be something that we enjoy doing as women, mothers, wives. Enjoy your kitchen. Enjoy meal planning and prepping, and y'all, meal prep is a whole different other video. You could chase rabbits with that one. Meal prepping helps a lot. It helps your meal times go by faster when you can just grab something and bam, use it. That's a whole other post, y'all. But I hope I've helped y'all in some way. Thank you for hanging in there with me as I'm learning how to use my phone to do videos instead of my camera. I didn't bring it. I hope this has helped, and I hope I've gave y'all some good ideas. So y'all just get in your kitchen and enjoy cooking. See y'all on the next video.